These artists walk through an unimaginable fire to make space for all of us to be here. This is a clip from one of Baker's appearances in the 1950s. And there would be no Jomama were it not for Josephine Baker. But Josephine Baker was really a phenomenal humanitarian, a civil rights worker. So Lena Horne is tremendously important to me, and I think of her and I think of Josephine Baker as my own fairy godmothers, if you will. Lena was a performer who stood in such extraordinary dignity through a firestorm of our national history. She also was someone who went on an inner journey and who did not give up until she was able to find a way to express her most true self. Billie Holiday, a consummate artist. And what I love about this clip is it's an interesting opportunity for us to see her. There's something about the intimacy of the video. This is near the end of her life. But what I love is as you watch her, look at the way that almost every cell in her body gives over to the music. She's listening with her skin, I like to think. So Angela Bofill, I think of her as a contemporary, but one who was a teacher. She just had a way of combining the history of all of those wonderful artists we've looked at so far with something extraordinarily of the moment and contemporary. She was fresh like the flower you see in her hair. This is a moment of greatness. It's a moment when Tina Turner's standing on the threshold of her comeback. And this is also a testament, I think if you look at her body, that she's honed herself into the top form like a boxer. And we see with every breath, with every note, that she's in command and getting ready to take us on an extraordinary ride. There are few groups that are as important, in my opinion, as LaBelle. There's no vocalist like Patti LaBelle. There's no figure with the kind of warrior energy like Nona Hendryx had, and the sublime beauty of Sarah Dash. The three of them together, there's a sound that really it's never happened since. They meet us with a gaze that comes from the depth of their spines. Love LaBelle.